Hey there, guys. My name is Mario Delgadillo with a company called Viseo, and I've been asked to film a quick video here with a little bit of slides for presentation to just share with you my story and then kind of share with you what we've got going on here in 2021 as we expand in the United States and really all around the world. But real quick, before we do get started, let me share with you my backstory so we're not perfect strangers. So I have born and raised in Southern California. My wife and I have been married 16 years. We've got 5 beautiful children. And so I come from the education world. I got my degrees, went into corporate, and I worked as a director of admissions at a couple of private universities here in Southern California, 6-figure guy, bought our home, building a family. And I remember thinking, like, I'm in my late 20s, man, I've got this thing called life, by the horns. And what happened to me was, about 10 years ago, I got laid off completely out of the blue. And I'll tell you guys that it hit me like a ton of bricks because I've never been in that situation before. Plus, I wasn't an entrepreneurial type of person. I wasn't somebody who was always looking for different business options or business ventures. I got my degree. I went into corporate. I was good at what I did, and that was that. But I learned now, guys, looking back, that having a secondary source of income is typically something that people see the value in, usually when it's too late. And that's what happened to me. So here I am 6 months down the road. I can't find a job, starting to get anxious. My wife was a stay-at-home mom. The bills are piling up. And a cousin of mine introduces me to the network marketing industry. Yes, 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 I know, one of those things. But what I realize, guys, is when your circumstances change, so does your perspective. And I don't know where you guys are at today. I know the economy is pretty tough. And some of you guys might be where I was 10 years ago. I said, listen, as long as it's legal, I'm helping people, and I can make income pretty quickly, I'm open. So my wife and I took a look at the profession, guys, and it's literally changed our life. For the last 5 years, we have been work from home, stay-at-home parents full time with our family. And guys, I'll tell you, you can't put a price tag on that. We have made a tremendous amount of income, but it's also given us the ability to really control our life, be able to come and go and spend as much time with our family. We've traveled the world. And so real quick, before we get into the info, I want to share with you guys some of our highlights, that I was digging through some of our pictures here. We've actually started going on a yearly trip as a family. So there we are in Kona. Here we are last year or 2 years ago in Turtle Bay, which is pretty awesome if you guys have ever been there. We've been highlighted and featured in a few magazines because of the success that we've had in this industry. Here we are once again in Hawaii with some of our great friends and business partners. My son and I, we went to like a dance together. There we are in front of our brand new car. I actually bought my dream car, a 7 Series BMW. My wife and I in Miami going on a trip to the Bahamas that we were taking on with our company as well. Recently, we were in Cabo, all expenses paid, with our company as well. Here we are in Utah. Never been on a snowmobile before, almost killed myself going 80 miles an hour. And there is my daughter right there. We went over to the CEO's home. He had a private fireworks show for us. And here we are just goofing around. And the reason I share this with you guys is because I'm a realist. And I understand that some of you guys have seen opportunities before. And just like me, maybe you sat in the back of the room, your arms were crossed, and you're like, oh yeah, this guy sounds like everybody else. Well, listen, I wanted to share this with you because I want to tell you that this is real. And that if you are looking for something part-time, something that you can do in the cracks of your day, something that you can do that's kind of like a plan B, it can turn into a plan A and literally change your life. So 10 years ago, guys, I just needed to pay the bills. Now I have complete freedom. I spend as much time as possible with my family, and it's been just an incredible gift. So let's talk about our company called Viseo. First and foremost, guys, we were just honored by the International Forum on Advancements in Healthcare, and they gave us an award. Top 50 healthcare companies in the world, and they gave it to us for innovation. Well, what did we do that was so innovative? Well, listen, guys, enter in, let me share with you in a sec about that. But Mr. Dallin Larson, guys, he is our CEO and founder, and I share about Dallin often because I consider him like the GOAT, the greatest of all time in our industry. And here's why. He's been in the profession for over 30 years. And during that time frame, he's taken 2 companies to beyond $1 billion. See, my dad always used to tell me, don't pay attention to people's lips, what they say, watch their feet, because what they do speaks louder than what they say. Well, listen, here are what the numbers tell us about Mr. Dallin Larson. Since 2001, there have been 48,000 network marketing companies born. Okay, that's a lot. Now, out of the 48,000, only 13 have made it to $1 billion in revenue. And out of the 13, this gentleman has taken 2 of those 13 to $1 billion. In fact, he was a 2009 Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year. That's the same award they just gave to Michael Dell from Dell Computers and Jeff Bezos from Amazon. So he's in an elite class. But why did they give us this award? Because of innovation. Listen, guys, right now we know that according to the Nutrition Journal, 60 million Americans started taking nutritional supplements to protect their health and to increase and protect their immune systems, right? Obviously. Now, here's the problem with supplementation that most people don't know. When you take a supplement into your body, you only get about 10 to 12% into your blood. Why? Well, your stomach tears it apart. And then your liver, which is like a filter, basically excretes it out through your number 1 or your number 2. So you only get a very small amount into your body. Now, mind you guys, imagine if you're taking zinc or selenium or glutathione or vitamin C, which many of us are taking right now to protect ourselves, right, for obvious reasons, and you're only getting 10 to 12% into your blood. Guys, that's a problem. Well, way back in 1965, doctors and scientists created a solution for the poor absorption problem. That solution is called a liposome, which you see pictured here. I want you to think of a liposome as a molecule surrounded in fat. Okay, now inside of that molecule, they put the nutrients for 2 reasons. Number 1, it can survive your stomach. Now, what happens is once it comes out of your stomach, it basically deceives your body into thinking that it's fat. And guys, we know our body loves fat. So what happens is the body goes, ooh, fat, come on in. So instead of sending it to your liver to be excreted through your number 1 or your number 2, it actually bypasses your liver and goes directly into your bloodstream with up to 100% absorption. Guys, game, set, match. Our products, what we released into the marketplace, and this is why my wife and I decided to get started with the company, we don't poop and pee them out. We keep them in our bodies. So imagine, think about 60 million Americans right now and growing that are trying to figure out what can I do to protect myself? And then you share with them a product that is going to stay in their body and get into their bloodstream as opposed to go into the toilet. So for us, it was an X factor. It was a game changer. But I'm going to briefly go through our product lineup for you. We have tons of information, a bunch of PDFs and videos and everything else that you can do to dive deep. But let me give you the high level Premier. All the way to the top left there, guys. That is a brand new product we just brought out, anti-aging. And what it does is it repairs your DNA. So it's anti-aging from the inside out. VMune, the second product, guys. VMune, think of that liposome. Now we're putting vitamins A, C, D, and E, zinc, selenium, elderberry, proprietary mushroom blend. We've got ionic nano silver and quercetin, which we have patents on those in one product for $54. I know people that are buying all of those independently, spending over $300 a month, and it's liposomal, so it gets into your bloodstream at an incredibly high rate. The next one we'll talk about is our protein shakes. Guys, liposomal, first and only in class. We've got a whey shake that actually has a Happy Cow certification that shows that the protein comes directly from New Zealand, top tier. Our vegan has all 18 branch chain amino acids inside of it. So it's a phenomenal product. If you got Renew, my favorite product. Take 2 to 4 pumps in the morning. If you got bad knees, bad back, any type of inflammation, we have tons of testimonials for people with rheumatoid arthritis because it's got curcumin, the #1 anti-inflammatory in the world, and you put it in a liposome, and we have people that are just having unbelievable testimonies with that particular product. Sleep, guys. Sleep, think of the liposome. Melatonin helps you go to sleep. GABA helps you stay asleep. And NAC, excuse me, helps you kind of flip off your brain when you can't get it to stop thinking, right? So sleep is a phenomenal product. Beleza, guys, we launched our skincare line with none other than Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett. That skincare gets into the third level of your skin because it's liposomal. No other skincare has liposomal technology. Eternal. It's a little pouch you tear off the top, squeeze it in. Liposomal glutathione, your body's own natural defense for viruses and diseases. Collagen, which is good for hair, nails, and skin. Microactive CoQ10, which is good for lung health, brain health, and heart health. Neuro, this product here, we call it our brain food. People who've struggled with vertigo, ADHD. We have a gentleman who played in the NFL, had bruising on the brain, started taking that product, took away all of his migraines. Vtox, that one actually helps cleanse your body from pollutants, metals, toxins, things that we retain in our organs. V-Slim, guys, you grab one of those packs, pour it into a water bottle, clinically tested and proven to help burn belly fat, okay? Also how to curb your appetite. Also helps to balance blood sugar for people who might have diabetes. V3 is our solution to those nasty energy drinks. Guys, that is poison in a can. This is plant-based, gives you a great natural boost, helps with hydration, even your mood, and you never have a crash. Finally, guys, Core Complete, the best multivitamin on the planet because it's a whole food multivitamin. It's got probiotics and prebiotics, omegas 3, 6, 7, and 9, digestive enzymes, all of the vitamins and minerals in the tree, guys. It's unbelievable, non-GMO. We've independently priced that out to get everything in that Core Complete. You would spend over $300 a month, and with us, you're spending $64 a month with that phenomenal product. And then CBD, guys, CBD, in my opinion, it's like good for what ails you. I heard somebody say it's like a snake oil that actually works. We have people that use our product for proactive cancer fighting properties, for rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, anxiety, depression, insomnia. I mean, you name it. And we have CBD oil cream. Now, what's cool about that is we've got a 20-year global patent on that technology. So nobody else is going to have a liposomal CBD that goes up to 100% into your bloodstream. Not only that, it has a third-party certification to show that it has 0.00 THC. Guys, THC is the active ingredient in marijuana. It's what gets you high, but it's also what gets a lot of people fired. So it's safe for police officers, firefighters, union workers, teachers, nurses, and drivers. Guys, we've got a plethora of products, but remember, the X factor is we get it into your bloodstream at an incredibly high rate because of the technology that we use. So 8 different ways we get paid. Number 1 is customers. So when somebody decides they just want to buy a product from you, you make a 60% commission. Number 2 is when somebody says, hey, I want to do this as well, right? How do I do this? Well, you buy a product pack for yourself, and the person who introduces you to the company earns a 20% bonus. Number 3 is we're going to help you build a team on your right and a team on your left. And as they're going out and sharing products, word of mouth to friends and family, you can earn a ton of money on a weekly basis. Number 4 is what we call matching bonus. So through 7 generations, so somebody I introduce and they introduce somebody through 7 generations, you can earn 20% all the way down to 5% of their paycheck. Imagine I introduce Joe. Joe gets fired up and he goes out and makes 10 grand in his first week. I match that 10 grand at 20%, right? And there's no max to the amount of people that you can match on that number 4. Number 5 is rank advanced bonuses. So they give you upfront bonuses every time you get up to the higher ranks, starting at 50,000 all the way to $1 million. Number 6, guys, is leadership pool. So you can actually become a revenue share partner with the company. So whatever the company does on a global level, you can actually earn a percentage of that in revenue share. Number 7, one of my favorites, lifestyle trips. Guys, we've taken over 150 people on all expense paid trips to the Bahamas. We've taken over 40 people just a few weeks ago to Cabo San Lucas for New Year's Eve. We're taking a huge group this year as well to the Bahamas again, also to Mexico at the end of the year. And my wife and I and a few of our leaders, and maybe it's you as well, we're going out to Turks and Caicos this upcoming year. So if you like to travel, you have a home for yourself here, because we also travel for free on the company, guys. So with that being said, what do we do from here? It's real simple. Step number one, you place an order, okay? All you've got to do is grab some product for yourself and get healthy. See, what I loved about this when I took a look for the very first time, I was like, there's risk and there's reward. The risk is almost nothing, because all I'm doing is taking products that I probably wanted to take anyways, and I'm getting healthy. The reward is unbelievable. Over the last, I'd say 2 years or so, my wife and I have crossed over $700,000 in commissions, almost $1 million in 2 years, completely from home. Okay. And so if you're looking for a way to make incredible income with limited risk, the only thing we do is buy products and eat them. The second thing I'm going to help you to do is I'm going to help you to become a star maker. So we want to help you find 2 people in your entire network right now that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe they're broke, busted, and disgusted. Maybe they're like, man, I need to figure something out and I want to get healthy. So we help you find one person on your right, one person on your left, and then we help them do the same. Guys, that's it. We just keep duplicating that over and over and over again. And so with that being said, guys, I just want to take a few minutes and say thank you so much for spending a couple of minutes here to learn about our program, what this can mean for you and your family. But here's why you will be successful. 3 reasons. Number 1, every single person you know right now is looking for a part-time income that they can do from home, and we can help. Number 2, everybody you know is interested for the very first time, for many of them, in nutrition. What can I do to protect my family? And number 3, guys, we have a turnkey system. You don't need to be good at sales. If you could send a video like this to someone, if you can get them on a phone call or plug them into a Zoom call, you can be successful, because the leaders have created a system where you don't have to have any experience and you can be successful. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.